I had found another kind of low-paying social worky kind of job, and I was working. Although actually this was a fantastic job. I was working at San Francisco General Hospital with being an HIV test counselor. And a lot of people who would go to General were people who didn't have insurance, and poor people. I mean, not exclusively, because it was a really great facility for HIV. I think it still is. But, we did see a lot of people who didn't have much economic resources. And I think I was very sensitive in that moment to how hard most people are working just to stay alive, or just to keep going, and I was also in that flow of that. And the thing that I discovered that was really good for me was to just go down to the beach and walk. There's a little beach called Alameda Beach. It's not fancy. It doesn't have great tides or anything. It's like a little... Anyway, so I would just go down there and walk and let the ocean kind of clean me out after a long day in the city. So realizing how much nature is kind of working on our behalf. And, women, often the invisible work is done by women. Women who are raising children, obviously, but, when you think of it, a lot of the cleaning, a lot of the just sort of keeping society going, keeping life going is done by women, and often women who don't get much credit for it. And I have a lot of poems that focus on those kinds of women, the women. There's a poem in my second book about the woman who's cleaning the toilets in the airport restroom, who was fantastic. I had a great conversation with her. Those kinds of women, the woman who's the cashier at the supermarket. And, they're often raising children as well as working these low-paying jobs that are really hard. They're on their feet. My hat is off. I don't have children personally, and I'm just on my knees in front of women who can do all that, who are doing all that.